All right, so we're going to be following the last session we had where our party ventured further in the lair of the red brand lair and met Pinky, one of the Redcoat's lieutenants, and a deadly fight took place as a result. After a long battle, Pinky was killed, was shot by Eiley and was killed. And then the team was able to convince some Red Brands to drop their weapons and surrender. Meanwhile, one of the Red Brand thugs, an individual called Jeremy, ran as fast as he could in a room that we have not explored yet. Eiley followed him and was able to shoot him, killing him. But as he fell to the ground, he screamed something along the lines of "Master Redcoat," and then he fell to the ground. So I think this is where we're going to be starting our session. Everybody, can you see your screens? Do you have the map? All right, wonderful. Usama, you're able to see it?
Aye.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so he was shot. Jeremy was shot from the back. The arrow pierced his back. The head came out of the front, and he fell to the ground, saying, "Master Redcoat!" Bam! And he fell to the ground. So, I think Faye, you kept searching the room at the south. After a few moments, Gallian joined, and he's helping you search the room. So you guys are still searching. Meanwhile, Sol, what do you do?
Sorry, I didn't expect to talk this. So I look at the Red Brands and I say, okay, so here's the plan. We're taking you to the town master to answer for the crimes you commit. And there's two ways we can go about this. I can either tie you guys up, or you can just come in peace. So it's up to you guys to choose.
Okay. First thing that I want to do, I think I didn't do this last session. Please make sure to add 17 experience points for the battles.
Oh.
So every one of you, please make sure to add 17 experience points. Osama,
What?
with Faye, you lose 2 points in the balance.
Okay.
I still didn't rework the balance, just so you know. So let's just go ahead with how it is right now. But ultimately, I will be reworking the balance so that the states, there is a bigger chunk of points to get to each of your states. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. So you tell them that Sol and the two Red Brands to your left and to your right, they look at you and they seem like they lost the will to fight. As I mentioned earlier, they were drunk. They seem like they will be obedient.
Okay. Cool. I look at Eiley and I'm like, you can go with the others. I'll just stay with these.
Are you sure?
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, so the two of you are in that room. Please make a perception test. And I'm talking about Sol and Eiley. Make a perception test and tell me what your total is. So,
would you like us to do our initial rolls first before we do?
Sure. I rolled mine, but let's do a d20 roll for everybody and just see how the game is gonna go. Okay, not bad. Got the lowest roll. Osama got the highest. This should be an interesting game, but nobody rolled over 10 except for Osama. There should be an interesting game. So, Yubas, what was your total score?
My total was 22.
Okay, Eiley, could you roll your perception? And don't forget, you still have your state, your ultimate state. So you have some statistics where you can roll with advantage.
So I rolled twice because of advantage, and I got
Okay.
27.
What's your total?
I'm sorry, 33.
Your total is 33. Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. So both of you now, please make a roll, an analysis roll. Sorry, let me rephrase this. Actually, don't make anything for the moment. Let me rephrase this. So both of you are successful, and you hear the sounds of tables moving around and of footsteps coming from north, from further north. And now you can make an analysis or an intuition test to try to make up something out of it. You can choose which one it is. Just tell me which one you want to use, analysis or intuition.
Okay, I'm just looking which one is the highest. I'd like
I'm
to
going
do...
to use an. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I really didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I know. It's fine. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use intuition.
Okay. And you, Bess, what are you going to use?
I'm also gonna use intuition. Yeah.
Okay, so please, both of you, roll your intuition and tell me what your total is.
Oh shit! My total is 15.
Okay. And Jessica?
$34.
Okay, so Sol, you are not. I mean, you can come up with your own conclusion if you'd like to. Jessica, you get the feeling that you have to move fast towards the sound.
I am not sure who's around me. I'm not going to say it loud, but I'm moving. Is anyone coming with me?
So you're going to be running?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I'm not. If I go too fast,
So I don't know. I mean, are you going to walk? Are you going to run? What are you going to do?
I'm going to just walk.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so please move your character. You can move up to 10 or 20 if you want to dash. All right, stop there. Hold on a second. So, gosh, this thing is not useful here. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, so you get in the room where you shot Jeremy earlier when you shot him from behind, and this room appears to be a wizard workshop. There is a rat that scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it stewing and bubbling away. So you could see those are all in the table to your left. There are bookshelves that are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes to the western wall. So you could see the shelves in there. As you enter the room, you can clearly hear from the right side, there's a door here on the eastern wall, northeastern wall, and you can hear from beyond that door. You can hear the distinct sound of glass breaking. And what do you do?
Is the door closed?
Yeah, it is. It is closed.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm just gonna hang against the wall.
Okay, so you're gonna hang against the wall.
Is there a keyhole I can peer through?
Yes, there is a keyhole you can peer through, but it's very small. You can see
Okay.
the room inside.
I'm just going to try to listen a little more. If there's any voices.
Make a perception test, please.
Mhm. 33.
Okay, so you listen to the wall, and you can hear the sound of rocks moving. And then you hear footsteps. Yeah, you are muted.
Footsteps coming towards me?
No, actually the footsteps are moving away.
Okay.
All right, and that's the end of your action because you moved enough and you spent time listening. Back to
Hello, guys.
Sol.
Can you
Hey,
hear me?
Gallian, we can see your screen. Just
Yeah, I
set it
need
up.
to set up.
Sol, what do you do? So you saw Eiley leave, go in the room, and she was being careful. She looked, and you heard also the sound that I told you. You didn't know what to make out of it, but like you heard that.
Also, if like she can hear me if I yell a bit.
I don't know. You can try.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. Sorry. And I'm like, Eiley, like in the game I'm yelling. I just can't yell here.
A quick question, guys. Can you see Ismail?
No,
I'm seeing orange. I'm not
seeing
seeing
orange as well. Yeah.
No,
Setting
okay.
up the webcam.
Hey, no worries. I was just checking. Okay, go. You bet. Sorry to interrupt you.
No problem. I'm like, Eiley, is everything okay?
I'm not going to yell. I'm just going to be weird and kind of sneak back over here and give you.
No. You already used your action.
No, you can't.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can choose not to
I learned
answer.
it. Okay. I'm just not going to answer then.
Okay.
Okay, so you said that Eiley didn't answer. What do you do? That's not an action. What you just did.
Yeah, I yell to the way I look at Gallian here, like on the bottom, I can see him and he can see me, right?
No, he's searching the room.
Oh, so he's not literally there.
Yeah, he's not focused on you. He's looking around, helping Faye search the room.
Fuck. Yeah, I can't leave these guys, so I'll just stay where I am.
Okay, so you stay where you are.
What I can do though is this turn I can just search the room where I'm at and ping in, while keeping an eye on them, right? I can do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to Faye and Gallian. So Faye, you spent a few turns trying to search that room, trying to find out what's in there. So you did find. Let's see. So that's. Let me double check this. So no, not this one. All right, so that's 2d6. So that's 4d6. D6. You found 14 gold pieces on the 2 red brand thugs on the eastern wall that I put on the eastern wall.
Okay.
In addition, you found well, that's unlucky. You found 1 gold piece on little Pinky. So that's a total of 15 now so far. What else do you find? You find a pouch on the floor that has 33 gold pieces, and that also has an eye patch made of black leather set with semi-precious stones. And since you've been spending all that time doing that, you can do a magic lore if you'd like to
Okay.
try to sense
Sure.
if it has any powers. Please roll a d100, and then if it's lower than your magic lore, you're successful.
It is unsuccessful.
It is successful or unsuccessful?
Successful.
Okay, so the eye patch is made of semi-precious stones, but as you touch it, you try to feel if it has any power, magical power linked to it. There is none. So you were not able to feel any of that. You also found on Pinky an iron key. And I think that's everything that you found. Gallian was trying to help you afterwards, but he didn't find anything noteworthy. Obviously, the two Red Brand thugs also have a 6 armor, an armor that has 6 protection. It's both broken, so if you try to salvage it, you'll have to refix it. Meaning durability is 0. And they are armed with the short sword that deal 8 damage each. And Pinky has a big club that is pretty heavy that deals 15 damage.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you're gonna pick any of these, but that's the information. If you, what are you picking? Are you picking anything specific?
Yeah, I'm gonna take all the gold. I'm gonna take all the gold piece in my backpack for now, and the club and the.
Okay, hold on. How much do you have in strength?
12.
12. You're barely able to carry it with 2 hands.
The club?
Yeah.
Okay, I look at Gallian and I tell him, do you want to take this?
Yeah, if it seems okay, yeah, why not?
Okay, so how much do you have in strength?
Me?
Yeah.
17.
17. So you cannot carry it with 1 hand. You have to carry it with 2 hands. You need to have 10 strength to carry it.
And we can put it in the backpack?
No, it's a large wooden club. It deals 15 damage when you hit with it, but it's very heavy.
Gotcha.
Okay, we cannot put it in the backpack.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm not gonna use it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, then just leave it then.
Yeah, leave it here, and if a soul or another one needs it, comes back for it.
Yeah, we can take all of the rest though.
Okay, sounds good. Going back to Eiley. So what do you do, Eiley?
I'm sorry. Can I send Aya out towards the others to kind of signal at them where I'm at?
You guys have never worked this out, so you can send Aya, unless if I guess she can communicate with Soul, but you cannot communicate, like with her too. I mean, try to tell me what the message is, and I'll tell you if she can understand it or not. Because if it's complex, she's not going to understand it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send her to just let them know that there's something here, and I need to stay quiet.
Okay, so you can then try to send her.
Okay, I'm gonna send her.
Okay, Soul, Aya comes in the room and she looks at you. I'm assuming you still have the beast sense, the beast communication. So she tells you. She gets in there and tells you, "Hey, friend, I think Eiley may need you."
Okay. I yell to the guys in the back towards here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, can somebody come here, please?
Okay, so you yell that to them. They play their turn. Jessica, you can still play. You have not finished. He played his turn, so I need to wait until next turn.
Okay, I'm actually going to stay low.
Okay, so you don't do anything, right?
No, I don't want to draw any attention to myself.
All right, sounds good. So we're back to you, Soul. What do you do?
So after I said that, I move towards Eiley.
Okay, so you do a full movement?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming you do a full movement. Okay, so you get in there. The two of you notice that the room is now quiet. That other room. Like there is nobody there.
Okay. Well, I did a full movement.
The rest of the team, what do you do?
Yeah.
I guess you have moved there. You can say something if you'd like. You best to her.
Yeah, I'm like
That's the extent of what you can do.
yeah, I'm like I said you needed me. What's up?
What was that? I heard some banging. I apologize.
No, I said Aya told me you need my help. What's going on?
Yes, I'm staying very quiet. There was a rock moving and feet walking in the room through this door.
Oh.
So someone's in there.
Oh. Do you wanna send Aya to tell us what's going on?
I can't get her through the door.
Okay.
So I don't really want to make a move unless the group is ready.
Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. We have to wait for the next turn. This is outside
Okay.
because.
Galleon and Faye, what do you do?
Sorry.
Faye?
Can
Faye and Guardian, what do you do?
did you just a quick question? Those two guys here, they are dead, right? Or they are still alive?
No, they're still alive, but they surrendered.
They surrendered.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Did you
So I think Sol has called you guys to go to follow him.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you want to stay there or do you want to follow?
Well, I'll follow, I guess.
Okay, move 16 meters or 8 squares. Because your movement is 4 squares or 8 meters. Guardian, please do that.
Yeah.
Same thing. You can move your character, or do whatever you want to do. So.
Like that?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Guardian.
Yeah.
You moved way too far away, I think.
18 you said, no?
No, I said 16.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, it's
we're here.
then. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you guys, I guess you guys moved there. Eiley, again, you are by the door listening. There is no sound.
I'm going to ask Sol, I'm going to say, could you be ready if I just try to quietly open the door and peer through? Could you be ready for a battle?
I unsheath and I'm like, yep.
Okay, I'm going to try to... What kind of handle is it?
It's a regular normal handle. But you have to push the door outside. You have to push it.
I'm going to try to push it as so quietly as possible.
Okay. You don't need to make any roll. You are successful. So the door opens. It does a little bit. You look inside. Can you guys see the room?
No.
Okay. Hold on a second. So you open the door into a actually nice room that you get inside. The walls of the bed chambers are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishing includes a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable looking bed, and the wooden chest at the foot of the bed. You notice though that the desk, which by the way is here in this picture, so let me ping it. This is where the desk is. Notice that this desk actually was thrown on the ground. The chair also was thrown on the ground. There was a large mirror that was thrown on the ground as well. There is glass all over the ground. Broken glass all over the ground, Jessica. That was the sound you heard earlier when I told you hear the distinctive sound of glass breaking. So with that, I will ask you to do, both of you, to do an analysis roll versus 10. You could do intuition if you'd like to, but I'm asking for analysis. You can choose to do intuition. It's against 10.
So if I choose intuition, is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. It's just the type of information you'll get is going to be different than what it would be with an analysis. Intuition is very vague. Analysis is more specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled a 6 and added to your total. And then I said it's a 10, and let me roll a d20. So I'm 11, 21. Okay, what's your total, Jess?
18 intuition.
Okay, Ubas, what did you roll? Analysis or intuition?
Analysis, 25 total.
25 total. Okay, so you win on yours. Jessica, you lose, right? You don't succeed. You fail. So Ubas, looking at this, looking at how the desk and the chairs were moved, it is clearly trying to stop you, or stop whoever comes here from. And as you are looking at the desk, you could see clearly behind the desk on this side, where the wall is. You could see actually the wall is half moved like one of the secret doors. So somebody has left here hurriedly and didn't want to be caught. And it's very recent.
Yeah, so I relate that information to I'm like, okay, I mean, in a hurry, I say somebody heard us, and then I run toward the path. So
Okay, so you can stop moving your character, just leave it there.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be entering a chase if you do that.
Yes.
And the chase is a little different because the rules of the game and of role-playing game with squares, etc., is not very representative of what a chase is. This is more of a battle, map versus like doing a chase scenario or something like that. So you're entering a chase. That's what Saul tells the team, and Ida, you can see him run. The rest of the team, what are you going to do?
I follow inside the room here.
Okay, so you're gonna still go to explore, right? That's what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I follow the guy. So for now, I will just enter in the room, but because I don't see them start running off or anything. So
No, you saw Saul start running.
I saw him start running. Okay, I run toward Ailey and say, "What's going on? Where did he go?"
Can I answer him?
Yeah, sure.
Galleon, there was someone in this room. There was a desk moved. It looks like he escaped through an escape route. That's the gist of it. But I think it's somebody important.
Well, we better catch him then. And I start running.
Okay, Faye, what do you do?
I come here and I say I'm not in any condition. I'm not in any condition to chase. And hopefully you guys can see me, and I don't look very good.
Okay, so that's what you said. Tell the team. Ailey, what do you do?
Faye, can I touch you? I'm not sure if I can help, but I'd like to try if I can.
That's what they all say.
I frown at you and I go, beautiful eyes. I'll allow it.
All right, so Ailey, you move next to her, and then you do your healing spell.
Yes. So
Roll against an 8.
an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just normal.
Can I talk while we are doing this?
Oh crap!
I ask the guys, are we just leaving the? Are we
Oh,
leaving
there is
the
no
other?
guy. There is one guy.
Well, I tell our team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say, do we leave? He's over there. Okay, gotcha. So I ask Kylie and Gavin then, are we leaving the other redcoats behind?
I definitely records. You mean against this wall? The ones that you see here?
The prisoners.
Oh, the prisoners. Forgot about them.
Jess, what's your total for magic that you rolled?
19.
What's that?
19.
19. Okay, so you win with 1 point.
Don't you roll twice anyway?
No.
Not for magic.
So you heal 10 HP, and Jessica, make sure to take out 10 MP for using your spell. So she touches you and she starts talking in a different language. Actually, you know, it sounds familiar. It's a wood elf language. She speaks in the wood elf common language as your body is invigorated and your injuries start healing. And I'm gonna go back to Ubas. Okay, Ubas, here's how this is gonna go. So we're gonna do a chase sequence. So there are gonna be 6 rounds. Okay. Actually, no, I think you guys already lost round 1. Let me check again. Yep, you lost round 1. So there are gonna be 5 rounds. Let me rephrase this. There are gonna be 5 rounds. The hunted person you're going after has 3 chase points. If the person reaches 6 chase points, they win. We're gonna go, as I said, through 5 rounds. Each round we're gonna have to do things. If you're successful in these things, you may decrease their chase points. When the chase points reach 0, you're on them. You're on top of them. When the chase points is at 1, you have a clear visual on them. When the chase points are at 4 or above, you do not have any idea where they are. You have to do a perception test to find them. Now you are going to be rolling with disadvantage because of your penalties. Okay, so that's how this thing is going to work. So as you start accelerating, I'm going to give you the options here. So you are in that fancier room, which is room 2 in here. As you enter the room, Soul, and you start running, your attention is focused on the desk in front of you. You can decide to go around it. You can decide to jump over the desk, or you can decide to go and push the desk away. In other words, if you go around it, you're probably not gonna go fast. If you try to jump over it, it's a little risky. If you fall, that's not gonna be good. Or if you try to push it and it doesn't work, it's gonna hurt. But if you take the risk of pushing it or jumping over it, you have a higher chance to catch up to your quarry.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, just want to make sure because I did uncheat. Can I just cheat for the sake of,
Doesn't help you or unhelp you. You can
Okay,
leave
fine.
the sword in your hand.
So I want to push, which sounds like something to do with force.
It's strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a strength test.
Yeah. So I'll go for the push. And
So
then,
if you try to push, if you're going to be running and try to push, you're going to have to roll to make a strength test against 16.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. 26. My total is 26.
And I rolled a 26. You do not have. Do you have any bonus to strength?
Let me see. Nope.
Okay. You have to reroll then.
Okay. One more time.
No, that's unsuccessful. So you run towards the desk. You try to push it. You hit the desk. Your arm hurts. As a result, the quarry gains 2 CP. So he's at 5 now.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So you hit the desk. Your arm hurts. You stumbles around and you get inside of the tunnel. So you see where I'm pinging right now.
Yes.
It's a half-opened wall, like one of the secret walls we've been through. And you get inside. And as you get inside, can you see the area?
Yes.
Did I reveal it?
Yes.
Okay. As you get inside, you see a small corridor with stairs going up. And you see at the end of the stairs, because it's not a long corridor, at the end of the stairs, you can clearly see another wall similar to this secret wall, half open, and you can see light coming from there. And you run fast, trying to catch up. And that's where your turn finishes. And I go back to the team. So UBAS for you, it's 5 CP. Okay, just know that it's 5 CP on the chase. Okay, rest of the team is Galleon. What do you do? I can't hear you.
Sorry. I follow Sol.
What?
I follow Sol.
I can't hear you. It's very.
Sorry. I said I follow Sol.
Okay, so you're gonna be running too,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so you enter the room as well. You enter that big room. Same situation. Do you want to go around? Do you want to force it, or do you want to jump over the desk?
I'm gonna force it.
Okay, so you run towards the desk, and please roll your strength against 16. So I'm gonna roll for that. 16, that's 33. So you try, you run fast, bam, you hit it, and you hold your helmet as you keep running. You are 2 at 5 CPs right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move you here. All right, rest of the team, the ladies.
Who's first?
Clearly, Faye is not gonna run based on what she said. So
Okay. I'm gonna run. Can
I
I
look at you and I say, go. I'll catch up to you guys as soon as I can.
Okay. Can I give her?
Jessica got a 4 CP, just so you know, because you spent a turn, like I don't know, like healing people and watching flowers.
Usual. Can I give her a healing potion out of my cloak and then take off running? Can I just toss it at her?
So it's an active potion, or it's is it in the backpack or in the?
It's in my cloak.
Okay, yeah. So you can do it as a bonus action, and then you enter the chase as well.
Okay, I'm Faye here, and then I'm off.
Okay, she throws you a healing potion, and then she runs. So you're part of the chase now. Now hold on, let's do the same thing. So you're entering the room. You're running after your friends.
Yeah.
You see that desk. Do you want to go around it, or do you want to jump over it, or do you want to push it?
I want to jump over it.
Okay, so this is gonna be an agility test, not a. Let's say. Give me a second here. It's going to successfully try to. It's an agility test against 16.
And I have advantage, right?
Do you? I don't know. Is it? Is your
It's in my
ultimate?
ulti.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
If it says agility in your ulti, yes, you have advantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run.
Oh,
So, what's your total?
sorry. 22.
Okay, you're unsuccessful. You're way behind. You try to jump over it. You jump. Your foot hits the top of the desk, and you fall on the ground. You're at 6 CP, which means you're still in your spot. Okay, rest of the team. You. Oh no, not rest of the team. Osama, what do you do? Because you can still do stuff if you want to.
I look back and I look back in this direction
Mm-hmm.
and I say, it's your lucky day. I pop the potion,
Mm-hmm.
which should be in my hand, and then I enter the chase as well.
You're gonna be running too. Okay, sounds good. So are you gonna drink the potion with your bonus action?
That's correct.
Okay, so Jessica, take out the potion from your items. Osama, you can regenerate 20 HP. And you are also, like Jessica, at 4 CP. So please, each one of you count your CPs. You're at 4 CP. Please, you run after Eiley. You see her, as you get inside of the room, you see her jump graciously over the desk, hit, her foot latches on the desk, and she falls terribly on the ground. What do you do?
I'll try to jump over the desk.
All right, sounds good. Agility test of 16. And You try to do that, you get tripped, and you fall on top of her. Both of you, pretty much right now, are supposedly out of the run contest. Okay, so we go back to Sol and Galleon. So the two of you enter the second phase. You get a feeling that whoever you're following is getting further and further away. So you come out of the secret entrance, and you find yourself in a room that you have explored prior. The two of you, you see this?
Yes.
The room.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's one of the rooms that you explored earlier. It is the storeroom and work area north of the cavern. As you haste out of the door, both of you get in at the same time. 2 barrels are rolling towards you from this spot, from the north eastern side. The barrels are rolling towards you. Somebody pushed them towards you. So here are your options, pretty much. Obviously, I'm giving you options, right? But if you think of something smarter or something different, I can try to incorporate it. But these are the options that I came up with. So you can try to dodge the barrels. You can try to parry the barrels if you have a shield or something like that. You can try to slash the barrels that are coming at you. That's an option. Or you can try to sprint and jump over the barrels. But it's going to be tricky because it's 2 barrels, one after the other. All right, let's start with Sol. What do you want to do?
So just like the barrel stage in Street Fighter, can I Sonic Boom it?
Well, how? What do you want to do? Like cut them as you
Yeah.
run?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
slash
you
them.
can. You can. So you're running with your sword, and the barrels are coming towards you with your bastard sword. You're gonna try to slash the first one, and then the second one. Okay. So make 2 attack rolls with disadvantage. The difficulty factor is 13 plus whatever I will roll.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make 2 rolls, and here they are. Damn, I'm rolling good, baby. I'm rolling good. Okay, what's your first total?
My first total is 26.
Okay, so you run towards the first barrel, try to slash it, hit it, but you're unable to do so. So you stop there in your sprint. And the second one is a 10 plus 13. That's 23. Okay, so the second one you rolled a 24, a total of 24. So the second one you turn around, you slash the second barrel, and then let me see if you don't want to fail yet. You're going to get a CP. Yep. So pretty much for you, you're at 6 CP.
Ah, fuck.
He gained 1 CP. Galleon, what do you do?
So there is 1 barrel coming my way now.
Yes, there is 1 barrel. I guess Stoll took the fall on the first barrel. And cut one of the barrels.
Well, I attack the barrel. I'll try to break it down to move through it.
Okay, so you're gonna run and try to hit the barrel. Let's
Yeah.
see how that goes. I will roll for the barrel. 14 plus.
I attack myself, but up. I'm at 36.
Okay, so the barrel that Sol was unable to break, you run towards it, hit it with your hammer, push it away, and you do not lose any CP by doing this.
Okay.
So you are further ahead. You're literally here, and Sol is about here. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you run as fast as you can. You hit the barrel. You get in front of Sol, who is recovering from missing his first hit. You get in the tunnel that you discovered earlier, and you find the corridor by the armory. So that's where you're at. Going back to the ladies, what do you do?
I say, oh, excuse me. I think, may I suggest that you send Aya in pursuit? Is that the name of your bird again? Aya, right?
Yeah, Aya. That's a good idea. GM, can I do that?
Okay, sure. So you order her to go. in track. So she flies away. The two of you are gonna lose pretty much half of your speed to get up, and then you can follow. But you're pretty much kind of out of the race right now.
Damn.
Ubas, you're still in, even though you're at 6. Just so you know, you're still in. But the two of you are gonna try to recover to join the team later. All right, so I'm assuming, guys, unless the ladies,
You said
unless you want to do something specific, I'm just going to assume you're going to be following, right? Because technically you don't know that you're out of the race. You know what I mean? If you started running and you fell, you're still...
Yeah, but
you can...
Yeah, but it could also be like, forget it, you know, like, fuck this shit, and, you know, I just fell and be like, I don't know.
Yeah, you can decide to stop and say, you know what, screw it, I want to just search or whatever.
Faye, there's a bookshelf over there, and there might be something interesting, but I think I feel like I have to try to follow before my headache sets in.
I say, I hear you. Please just send Aya to get me if you guys need me.
Okay.
And I go, fuck this shit. And I move over there.
Yeah, sounds good. You cannot move that far because you used half your movement to get up.
So put me wherever I can move.
Yeah, so you can move up to here. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to do anything. Just leave your character. We'll figure it out later. Ailey, you're going to be following then. So I'm going to mainly focus on Gallian and Sol. All right, let's start with Gallian because you're the first in the race. So as you get to in that corridor, so that's room. Here it is. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, as you get to that room, you notice that this door, Gallian, can you see?
Yeah.
There's a door to the south of you. It's the door of the crypts. You are noticing that the crypt door is about to close. Somebody pushed it so that it closes.
Okay.
Okay, your choice are to run as fast as you can and do an agility test to slip in before the door closes, or you can go ham and just run as fast as you can and, force it with a shoulder bash.
I'm gonna force it with the shoulder bash. Because I'm used to...
All right, sounds good.
Everybody.
You're going to be rolling against... Yeah, that's fair. You can roll against a 4, so it's a strength test against 14.
Okay. Well, I fail actually.
So you run fast. You try to bash it. Bam! You hit the door, and then you back off a little bit. The door opens a little, but you couldn't keep your momentum as you're running. So you're at 6 CP. Just so you know, you're at 6 CP. You and Sol are both at 6 CP. Then you get in the crypt. As you get in the crypt, you could catch a small glimpse. Well, it's almost a shadow, not a real glimpse. You're here. Catch a shadow of somebody moving away in this room.
Okay.
So this is pretty much about speed. You're gonna have to roll your agility here to try to catch up.
Okay.
And if you miss, pretty much it's done for you. Sounds good?
Okay.
All right. The difficulty factor here is no. The difficulty factor is a 13. It's an agility test against 13.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 13 plus 13. How much is your total?
27.
All right, by 1 point.
Yeah.
So you rush as fast as you can with your small little feet, but you're trying your best to catch up. And the quarry loses 1 point, so you're at back to 5.
Okay.
CP. Okay, back to Sol. Your turn, brother.
Okay. So what the rolls do I need to do?
So you're gonna need to do 2 agility rolls because Gallian opened the door for you, and 2 agility rolls are gonna be against 13. I'm gonna roll twice. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You best the 20 that got rejected, that got denied.
Yeah.
You best you're out of
Race.
the contest pretty much. Yeah, you tried. You're running, but your muscles are hurting very much from your OT that you used earlier. You could see from far away Galleon rushing as fast as he can.
Get him! Get him!
And as Galleon is running that way, you could see Aya fly over his head. Going fast.
Oh, Aya.
She's going very, very
But
fast.
you didn't hear her.
Yeah, but he was able to see her.
You saw her maybe, but you didn't hear her.
Yeah, he didn't hear her, brother. So, Galleon, you're back to the somber hallway where the walls were decorated with 4 columns.
Mhm.
You remember that this room was
The
trapped.
trap. Yeah.
So, you can try to safely cross the trap by walking on the sides. However, you get a feeling that that's going to slow you down.
Okay.
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 Or you can take the risk of running and jumping over the trap. But if you remember, Saul fell in that trap, and it is a pretty scary trap. If you fall, it's gonna take. I mean, you don't have a rope or anything to climb back up. So, and you're at 5 CP, not 6. So,
do I get the feeling that the trap is wider than the little ravine that we have here? Is it
it's
wider
about
than
the same. It's about the same width.
because I did it. So
Yeah. You did it,
technically-
but it was a hard roll. I'm just if you
Yeah.
remember, it was a hard roll.
I got lucky. Okay, no, I will cross it safely.
Okay, so you run
It's-
as fast as you can, and you get to against the wall, and you try to cross it as fast as you can. So you get here, and now you can do an agility test to see if you can,
Okay.
if you're able to at least neutralize the loss that you had by going slow there. It's against 13
Mhm.
in agility test. So
Lost.
13 plus 10, that's 23.
Lost.
You lost. Okay, so you're at 6,
Okay.
and you're able to go from here. You run as fast as you can. You get closer to the southern wall where there was a door there. As you run by the wall, you pull your hand to catch onto the wall, and you take a very steep turn, trying your best to get in and catch whoever is running away from you. And since everybody else lost their roll except you, you get in here, and as you get in there, you see. All right, so you see. Where is he? Here he is. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be moving this character there. And I'm gonna move it to the token. Okay, so you see on the side of the map.
Mhm.
Can hold on. You see on the side of the map a well-groomed, dark-haired, and dark-bearded human male wearing a long red coat, a coat made of ermine. He's wearing red pants, and he has a red scarf. He stands before you. He's a handsome man with defined and dignified facial features. He holds in his right hand a staff made out of glass. In addition, you can see a few vials hanging in a pouch on his belt, as well as a few small mirrors. The man has a hand inside of the cistern or the basin, and he is pulling a rope that's submerged from the water. And you can see that at the end of the rope, there is a satchel.
Okay.
As you get in the room, he opens the satchel and he puts his hand inside. So this is going to be the last test. And since you have 6, you're rolling an agility against 20.
Against 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to try and catch him.
Okay.
Ooh.
You rolled a 6, but I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, you.
So, as you see him, you run at max speed. You run like for your life, and you're able to catch up to him as he gets a vial out of the satchel. He pulls the top, throws it in the water. You're running as fast as you can. He looks at you, seeing you getting very close to his face. So, Guardian, your last roll is going to be a melee roll.
Melee?
However, a melee roll.
Okay.
However, he's going to have a +6 to whatever he's going to roll against you.
Okay.
So, let me check what his stat is. All right, so he is going to have. All right, good. Please go ahead and roll your melee attack, and tell me what your total is.
25.
That's
That's a fail.
So he opens the head. You're running as fast as you can. You jump at him, and he dodges. And you fell in the basin. You can hear him from above. As you get your head out, you try to get your face out. He says to you, he tells you, he looks at you, he smiles, and he says, "Well tried, stranger. It is a shame that you weren't able to catch up." And he drinks. And as he drinks, he disappears.
Shit. God damn it. So close.
Well, I didn't expect that. And yeah, it's going to be interesting from a story-wise standpoint.
That was fun.
Yeah. Almost. But Redcoat has run away. All right. So going back to the team, Ubas, after a while, you catch up to Galleon. Galleon, you can, spend
tell
time
him.
inform him of what happened, etc. Meanwhile, after a few minutes, Ailey, you get to this spot, and Aya joins you, and she makes a screeching sound, like pretty much she spotted somebody. And then I'm assuming you're gonna go join the team, right? The rest, Galleon and Sol, right?
Right.
Okay, so you guys are gonna be meeting back around here, and then you can discuss. In the meantime, let's go back to Faye. Faye, what do you do?
I thoroughly searched this room.
Okay, sure. Let's see. You are back to the Wizard Workshop. Okay, so you don't even need to make any rolls. You spend time searching this room. You spend some time looking at the books and the notes. And as you're reading through it, you're noticing that whoever has built this bookshelf here, it is trying to master the art of brewing potions and concocting alchemical mixtures. The books and notes scattered around the room are basic texts on alchemy. Please, you can decide to make either a arcane, magic lore, or something like that, like a skill check, or you can make a magic check. Which one would you rather do? If it's a magic check, the difficulty factor is 20. If it's an arcane or whatever, you just roll. Arcane or magic lore.
So what's I'm confused because I don't know what's a magic check. It's just my magic.
Yeah, your magic, whatever your magic stat versus 20, and you roll a d20. Or you can use a skill like arcane lore, magic lore, academic knowledge, like something like that, which is a percentage. So it's your call, pretty much.
I'm gonna roll my magic.
Okay, against 20, please go ahead and roll a d20 and add it, and then tell me what your total is. I rolled a 19. Yeah,
23.
no, that's a fail. So from looking at the books, there is nothing that comes out of the ordinary to you. The only thing that you noticed is that there are a few tomes here talking about potions of invisibility.
Oh.
That's the only thing that you caught from looking at these books. Now, you did find among the book a tome in Dwarvish. And reading through it, it's the journal of an adventurer named Urmon, Urmon. It describes the history of the lost mine of Fandalver and the Forge of Spells. In addition, Urmon records that a magic mace named Light Dawn was commissioned by priests of Genesis. And in the book, it says Genesis is the god of dawn. It was commissioned from the mages working with the gnomes and the dwarves of the Vandalver Pact. The mace was lost when Wave Echo Cave and its mine vanished from history. You also found multiple books of alchemy, and you get a feeling that these books, if read, could help you develop your knowledge of alchemy.
Okay.
And so that's what you found on the shelves. Do you wanna, do you wanna also check other things in the room?
Yeah, I want to check. I want to search both these two. I mean, this room first, and then the room where the guy was.
Sorry, are you gonna check anything else in this room before we move to the other one?
I want to finish searching this room.
Okay, so you're gonna spend more time in there, and as you search the table as well, you notice that there is alchemical devices in there and some ingredients. Nothing seems of value to you, but you did notice that there are 3 small bottles that hold probably rare reagents. There is mercury in one of them, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. So please make notes of these 3 if you want to put them in your...
Dragon bile.
Mercury, dragon bile, and powdered nightshade. Here.
Thanks.
The powdered nightshade. I'm assuming mercury and dragon bile. You can write those, unless if you want me to. So make sure to have to put those. You could also take some of the books of alchemy. I don't know if you're going to be taking any.
Yes, I'm taking everything I can take.
Well, there are a lot of books of alchemy in there.
Well, I'm gonna take the one in Dwarvish for sure, and then
The one in Dwarvish is not a book of alchemy. It's just a story.
Well, I'm taking that story though.
Okay, so take. Please make sure to record that. Are you going to take any of the books of alchemy?
Are they in certain order?
Yeah, there are probably. We're talking probably like 40 to 60 books of alchemy.
Yeah, but I mean, is it like 101, 102, 201?
No, it doesn't say 101, 102. It's just books of alchemy. Book of Alchemy by Joe Paterno. Book of Alchemy by Jimi Hendrix. Book of Alchemy by Rodrigo y Gabriela. It's just different writers in each one of them.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I grab a handful of those.
Okay, so put 4 books of alchemy, and it's 8 hours each to read. All right, so that's what you do. Meanwhile, the rest of the team. So you were able to regroup. Please proceed. Go ahead and do if you want to do any discussion. If not, I can take you back to wherever you want to go.
No, I just want to say it's a shame we let him escape. I think this will come back and bite us in the back.
Maybe we can ask the redcoat we captured if they know where, if there is any other hideout or something. Maybe we can find him there.
We could try, but I think they won't know. This kind of information is not for them.
Maybe.
I didn't get a good look at him. Did you get a good look at him, Galleon?
Well, he was wearing red. He was well groomed and so on. So nothing much out of the ordinary compared to the regular folks. But he seemed he had a little noble aspect to him. Something.
You do remember, Galleon, you do remember he was holding a staff made out of glass.
Yeah, and he was holding a staff made of glass, and he had a lot of mirrors. I think he was an illusionist or something like that.
What are the odds you think the other two ran?
Maybe we scared them enough to stay. With a bit of luck. Let's check. Let's go check.
Yeah, I'm going. That's what I want to do as well, is to check if those two are still there.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're gonna go back from the north, or are you gonna go back from the south and try to jump over the crevice?
No, from the north.
Or the north, yeah.
Okay, especially now that you found the secret doors. By the way, Jess, at one point when you guys were here earlier, when you a couple of sessions ago when you were exploring this area, I asked you to make a perception roll. That was for the secret door. Unfortunately, you were not able to get it, but there was a secret door there.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys go back to this room, and as you get in the room, you find Faye coming in with a very packed backpack.
Keeping busy, aren't you, Faye?
I ignore the comment.
She looks at you, and then just keeps walking. Faye, I'm assuming you want to search the room, right?
I want to search this room, and I say to the group, I take it you couldn't catch up to him. And then I look at you, Eileen, and I said, what about Aya?
She just said, "Hey, there's somebody there."
Okay. I look puzzled. Like,
It's Galleon that's on.
I look at Galleon.
Yeah.
He looks at you. You look at him. He looks at you. You look at him.
Do
He looks at you.
you
Look at
basically
him.
recount?
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
then,
hold on. And after an awkward silence in between, you see an owl jumping in and saying, "Hoot! Hoot!"
I tell him what happened in the.
Okay, so you give him the details. He
Yeah.
tells you, Faye. He tells you the details.
And we want to check on the two thugs if they are still there. Ask them some question.
Sure.
Maybe even the goblin actually.
So, Galleon, you're gonna go talk to who? Do you want to talk to the two or the goblin? The goblin.
Well, I'm gonna check first if the two are still there.
Okay,
and talk to
so you're
them.
gonna head out to talk to the two. What about Heidi? What do you do?
I was gonna do the same, but I'm curious if they. What did you find?
You're asking Faye. Faye, Heidi asked you, what did you find?
A bunch of books on alchemy and some other items that we can debrief when we get out of here. You can check out the room. There are more books on alchemy. I took one for each of us, though.
Nice. Okay. And with that, I
say there were. I think you mentioned once that. I don't know if that I know that GM. Do I know that she knows how to make potions? I think she said that.
No, she didn't say it. She didn't say she know how to make potions. She said she is good at herbalism.
Oh, so I say there are some herbs on the table over there. I actually could have done a foraging thing maybe or not. But anyway, I said there are some herbs over there that you can check out.
Yeah, I did want to do some. Look for some mushrooms or something in the cavern area, but I was gonna check on that first.
Are you going to the alchemy room and take a look at what's in there?
Yep.
Okay, so you go and do that. Saul, what do you do?
go to the guy's room. So basically with Galleon.
Okay, so you're following Guardian. So Faye, you're on your own in this room. Okay, sure. Faye, I'm assuming you're going to be searching the room as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Eiley, I'm going to start with Eiley, go to the boys, and then come back to you, Faye.
Oh,
So Eiley gets in that. What's up? What?
can I add something before everybody
Sure.
moves?
Sure.
When you tell me the story, Galleon, I look at you and I say, nobody just disappears. Trust me.
Well, he did disappear, actually. Just before my eyes. I saw him with my own eyes disappear.
I understand, but you just can't see him. That doesn't mean he was not around. And
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we can't
Do you know a
find
way?
a way.
Do you know a way to catch him? Someone who is not visible?
I say, for now, let's finish whatever we have to do here, and then I want to see if I can track him outside.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So, Eiley, please make an herbalism test.
Success.
And then, is it success?
Yes.
Okay, so as you look carefully in there, and you actually find some of the herbs that Adabra asked you to collect. So please put in your notes, just put 3 herbs for Adabra. I didn't determine what the name of the plant is, but like just put 3 herbs for Adabra. So that should be helpful for you. Other than that, there is nothing. Some of the other herbs could be useful, but you have no idea what you would use them for. It seems that maybe if you had a formula of how to make potions, maybe you could make a good use of them. But none of these herbs look especially rare or anything like that. And you remember that Faye told you that there are some books on the shelves that, like about alchemy.
Yeah. In my wood elfish way, I'm gonna go look and just Rodrigo and Gabriella, that one.
Okay. So you put in your inventory on your backpack, add an item called Book of Alchemy by Rodrigo and Gabriella, and between parentheses, just put 8 hours of reading. Okay, the boys, you are back to where the red brands are, and both of them are on the floor. Probably they fell asleep from the state of being drunk and fighting and all that stuff.
All right, I can. I guess I can carry one or carry both.
No. Okay. We can't hear you, Jess. That's fine.
Galleon, we can check with the goblin first before because this guy seems to be like out of it anyway.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are please head down to the goblin. Then well, actually, Faye, it's gonna take some time to search. But you get in. Do you wake up the goblin who was unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He slaps.
Oh my! I surrender. Surrender.
No, don't worry, little goblin. I'm not gonna kill you. Not today.
Okay.
We have a few questions
Droop
for you.
is happy. Droop is very happy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Droop. Let's see. Do you know who's your big boss?
Big boss.
Can you tell us about your big boss?
Little Pinky Big Boss. He is scary.
No.
Very scary.
The boss above. Who was the boss above Pinky?
He looks at you a little confused. He's like, Droop knows Pinky is the boss.
Okay, I point to Pinky's body, who's literally just next to Galleon, and I'm like, "Your boss dead."
Yes, he was bad boss. He was very bad boss. He was always terrorizing us, hitting me, throwing me on the ground, asking me to do bad, to dance for him and do harmful things to myself. I
So,
hated it. I hated it.
so that's basically what they were doing with you, just they're plating.
Yes, since King Groll sent me here, uh, all they did with me was entertaining them and making fun of me and whipping me, making me dance for them.
Can you type the Growl, Ahmed, just so I can note it down?
Sure.
King Growl.
Hold on a second in here. I'm just double checking if it's with double L or not. It's not with double L. Wait. Yeah, it's with one L. Okay. King Roll.
Okay. And I look at him and I'm like, King Growl. Would that be the king of goblins in Cragmaw Castle?
Well, yes. He's the king of our tribe, and I was sent here with other goblins. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Cause do you know Zook the goblin?
Zook. Oh yeah, Zook. He works for well, peace be to his soul, to Clark, with
Okay.
Clark.
Yeah, exactly. So just so you know, we killed Clark, and
His mouth falls to the ground as you say that.
and but I did end up helping Zuck. That's why I know his name, because he helped us out on our way out and gave us very good information in exchange of his life. So I'm just gonna give you the same offer. If you tell us everything you know, I can promise you we'll let you go.
Sure. I'll say everything I know, everything. Hold on, let me see. Do you have questions for me?
Yeah, so how did you end up being the chosen one as a plaything to be sent to the Redcoats by King Gruul?
Well, King Groll sent many goblins, eight goblin, to come here with the red brands. We came here. Pinky looked at us, had us fight, and I didn't do very well. So they decided I would entertain the other goblins. They are with the red brands, fighting
Oh,
for them.
okay. So, and do you know the history of this collaboration between the Goblins and the Red Brands? Like, what's the origin of it? I wouldn't have thought
No,
they would deal with them.
no. The boss called us and said, "You are going to a human village, and you will serve." And there was this very giant human there, that is Pinky, and that's what we did. We obey our king, for if we don't, we cannot survive on our own.
Okay. And were you the first eight to be sent, or were there more packs before you?
No. We've never worked with humans before.
Oh, okay. Like we as collective goblin, we.
Yeah, Kragmaw goblins.
Yeah, Kragmaw goblins. Interesting. Okay. And what did the King Groll get out of this by sending you guys?
I have no idea. He said, "You guys go. I'm too much of a low member of the team to know anything
Okay.
at the high level."
Do you know? Did you hear about somebody called Redcoat?
Yes, they did mention red code this, red code that, but nothing specific, nothing that caught my attention.
All right. And one last thing from my side. Did you not, while you stay here, did you notice anything valuable that you perceived or like you saw around here that might be worth our time?
Uh, He says, "Well, I did see there is the crazy monster in the cavern. I did glimpse that in the crevice there is this treasure chest. I also saw little Pinky break the head of one of the prisoners and take an eye patch made out of jewels.
Oh,
And
is that
um,
is that the splattered body next to the prison cages?
well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, there is a prisoner that was killed recently, and he said it was a traveler that was caught by the Red Brands, was brought here for interrogation, and after argument with little Pinky, he just broke his neck and took his eye patch.
Please tell me it's the name is not Arbrick, is it?
I have no idea.
Are there any other prisoners besides the ones in that location? And I try to give him the.
There was a human female and her two children
Yeah.
that were in that location. There is also the corpse of a villager that was. I heard he was not listening to the Red Brand's demands, so he was given to the monster to be eaten.
To the monster? What monster?
The cavern monster.
Yeah, we killed that monster as well,
yeah.
just so you know.
Right.
His mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, I look at Kelly and I'm like, no matter which one, I guess Arbrick is the Disney.
There seems so.
And on that, let's take our halfway pause.
Yeah.
Let's take a 5 to 15 minutes break, and then we'll come back after that. You guys think of what you want to do or anything like that, and then we'll take it from there. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys. See you in 15 minutes.
See you in 15.
See you.